Hello and welcome to The Hero Spouse. I'm Kendra Ruth, here to answer one of your questions about marriage and midlife crisis. Today we have an anonymous female left behind and forward-moving spouse with a bomb drop of March 26th, 2016 and a date of marriage of 1998. She has a Vanisher who was a high-energy replayer. She says, I'm not sure if my former husband was an MLCer, but it's nearly 10 years since he left me, abandoning me after my mother died. He took on a strange new life, and walked away from his faith. He sold our home and divorced me, had multiple affairs, traveled, I believe she says overseas, it says, and to meet up with strangers, and had relationships. It came as such a shock because my husband was a reserved, quiet person. He did email me occasionally on my birthdays, Christmas, and our wedding anniversary. I was heartbroken, but stood in the gap and prayed for his return. I did hear he had remarried the alienator, so I just left him be. Just recently, I stumbled on a series of videos he had made on social media. He talks about his past, loss of sibling and his father, often crying, but the most surprising thing was the lovely way he spoke about me and how I had helped him when we first met. He had come from drug addiction. I never heard him speak so gently about me before. Could he be coming out of his midlife crisis? He hasn't made contact with me, though. So first, you say you don't know if he was had a midlife crisis. Yes, absolutely. You said he was a high-energy replayer. As a Vanisher, do you know why you thought that? Probably because he had multiple affairs. He traveled overseas, so that makes sense. Okay. And the complete change in his life and change in lifestyle, everything that he did outside of his faith. That makes sense. Okay. Could he be coming out of it? Yeah, he could be. And he could be rethinking. He could be reevaluating what he's going through. And that he came from addiction, especially. Had he gone through the 12 steps before? He could be going through them now. How long ago was that social media post? It does not mean he's going to contact you. You could contact him if you'd like. Is he still married to the alienator? Is that something you want to do? It might not be something that you want to open up or not. Because what are your intentions with that? Are you looking at closure? Maybe you just want to send a note saying, I saw your post and I'm glad to see you're doing well, or just, thank you, that was beautiful. But you don't have to. Maybe that was okay for you. Because, yeah, he definitely had a midlife crisis from what you have posted here. The opposite way he was, absolutely. And as you describe him coming from drug addiction, yeah, the trauma of that addiction set him up for a midlife crisis. So yeah, it definitely sounds like a midlife crisis type of situation. So I want to validate that for you. But the other thing is, coming out of a midlife crisis does not mean that he will contact you. It doesn't mean he will reconnect. And why? It might mean that he doesn't feel he has the opportunity to, or that he has the opening. It might mean he is afraid to. He might not feel that you are willing, open. It might mean that he is remarried and she will not allow that, or he doesn't feel that it would be something she would allow, even if she hasn't asked, or that it would be appropriate. Or let's say he's not with that initial OW, but he's with a new person who wasn't part of an affair, and doesn't feel it would be fair to a new wife. There could be all those. He just doesn't feel that he should open old wounds for you. All of those different things. Why wouldn't he come back to make the amends? why wouldn't he come back to make apologies and seek forgiveness? Sometimes making amends, you're told not to approach those people if it would harm them. And maybe he thinks it would, or that you wouldn't be open to it. Maybe it's fear. But we don't know. All we can do is speculate as to why that is. And there would be a lot of fear as to approaching you as well. And you did say that he did email you occasionally on your birthday, Christmas, and wedding anniversary. When was the last time? How many years ago? Did it stop a long time back? Because it's been almost 10 years. Or was it recent? Think back to when it stopped. Did it peter off slowly or abruptly? That might be an indicator as well. And did you respond in kind when he emailed you? Even with just thank you. That was nice. Or did you send him anything on his birthday or on Christmas or those anniversaries? So was it communication or just one way? He could be coming out, yeah. Just to validate that. But what does that mean for you? Really, what does it mean? What are you doing? What are you doing for your life? Because you were standing in the gap and you were heartbroken and you prayed for his return. But what I'm hoping for you is that you prayed for his return to himself. Because after these 9 years, what if he still, that doesn't mean he's going to return to your relationship. What are you doing with your life now? Especially if he's married to someone else. What are you doing? And where's your detachment? And your life, and what do you want for yourself? And where is your acceptance? That's what I'm looking for you. What do you want for that life? And if he's coming out of his MLC and I say, yeah, he could be coming out, what do you expect of that? What does that mean to you? If somebody comes out of their midlife crisis, because I'll tell you, it doesn't have to mean that they reconnect. It just means that they are no longer in a crisis and they can come out and have a beautiful life. But it doesn't have to mean that it has the former spouse in it. And I want to say that I want to feel so sad and sorry for that. But at the same time, we don't always want them in it. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Sometimes we just want to let them know, it's okay. It's okay. I give you my blessing. And I am so glad that you have come through and that you are now through this crisis and you have figured out your life. And you may now go forth, please. Thank you for letting me know that you are a beautiful and you have blossomed and you're a beautiful person once again. And I hope that you can both be beautiful, please, that you are both blossoming. Because that's what I want for both of you, is that you are both blossoming. So that's what I ask of you. Are you also, if he is blossoming or if he is starting to blossom from out his crisis, are you also blossoming? Is that something? Are you ready to bloom? Have you already bloomed? Are you willing to bloom? Are we all? Okay. I guess instead of I hope this helps, is that something that we are all doing? That each and every one of us is willing to do, is will we all is each and every of you willing to bloom? Okay. I hope so.